You also mentioned when people are in need and they have to beg for money, and they say that don't put a scar upon your face on the day of judgment. But we look at the reality of the world today. They say that in terms of world hunger, they say you need about $50 billion, 35 billion pounds to get rid of hunger for 1 year. But they also say that the top 30 countries have $200,000 billion. So if you do the mathematics, they say you can feed the whole world nearly 4,000 years. So
yes.
Where's the compassion in the world right now?
No, there is none. And here Muslims and non-Muslims are equal.
Yeah.
Muslims also don't spend.
Yeah.
It is true. They have the largest quantity of money,
Yeah.
but they are very stingy. They want only to show off, build that and build that and then hold the water cup.
Yeah.
They are only interested in that. But what about the people dying?
Yeah.
They belong to your own religion in Africa.
Yeah.
But you don't, your hand is tight there.
Yeah. See,
so here Muslim, non-Muslim both are equally wrong.
We're both guilty in terms of Muslims and non-Muslims. And it is the fact that there is enough money, wealth, resources to be just to everybody. But then you also mentioned that with rich people, they are in a position to buy justice. And the people who can't afford justice, they face the greatest injustice.
This is injustice, of course, and we can't do anything. Because the Quran spoke very clearly that whether a person is rich or poor, both should be treated with justice.
Yeah.
As you said, that the rich people can buy justice, but the poor one, of course, will not be able to do it. So this is a world full of injustice, where we are unable to do anything.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to raise the make aware, make people aware, and then raise their conscience concerning these issues, of course, because we can only speak, we can only preach, but we don't have anything in our power, in our hand.
But this goes to the next question about begging, people in need, poverty. And I was talking to my colleague, and they were saying that if you're going to compare poverty in the West compared to poverty in, what's it called, the Middle East, South Asia, they call it developing country, I don't know what that means, but they say that poverty in the West is much worse than poverty in a poor country, because poverty in a poor country, you're just thinking about what to eat. Poverty in the West, you're thinking about what to eat and paying back your debts. So it's double.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, no, I mean, this is a situation which they have created, you know, because their needs have become so vast that it can never be satisfied. You give them money, they pay their mortgage today, they will buy another house to rent. So they are creating them. But really the real poverty is there, where the people don't get something to eat. See the impact of hunger on the children in Africa. It's really horrible. So what can you do?
It's just like the whole world is suffering, but this whole background, 4,000 years we can pay for everything. This is all based on the interest riba-based system, and the current financial crisis is the result of it. So what are your thoughts about the current financial crisis?
No, I don't know financial system at all. I don't have any idea of finance, how does it work, where does it go. But of course I can see the system being very, very wrong and unjust. Because I say I was trapped in mortgage payment, so I can see that is wrong. That is real riba. That you are taking from a man who was in need. He borrowed money and now you are charging him too much. So the whole system, financial system, goes on this kind of mathematical calculation. The banks, the building societies, the investment organization, they are milking people for their own benefit.
Isn't that slavery then?
It is slavery. You can say it is slavery, and it makes someone really mad. The Quran has put like riba, that those who are taking riba, they are like as though they are touched by shaitan, because they don't know. The first thing when a person wakes up in the morning is to look at the news, how much the interest has gone up or down. and how his investment is going to do.
Yeah.
So this is how it is.
Say that.
Not necessity, because they didn't have anything else to eat.
Right.
Islam wants every member to contribute, not to be burden on the society.